What's going on YouTube? Bryce94 here, bringing you another mini painting video. Now, we have an epic painting video because we will be using Army Painter Speed Paint Mega Set to do this entire video. We're not using the whole set. This will be a kind of review of the paints, but we're really only using 3 colors because we're doing what these are made for. We are painting an army. Skeleton army, to be exact. So we will be using pallet bone for the bone, dark wood for the weapon handles, and hardened leather for the horse's reins. Now, I will also be throwing in, gun metal for the steel of the weapons, and then matte black for the bases. So not all speed paint, but just spoiler, I tested it out, and I mean, this is one coat, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. So that's I'm going to be doing an actual review on this soon, hopefully. Could even be before this goes live, depending on how things line up. So this is like my mini review of these paints, and so far, I love it. Again, this isn't finished. I'm going to do some little work with the axe, because that's way too nice of an axe for something undead to have. But these are from Yasha, I can never say it, Studios on My Mini Factory. Kickstarter campaign, they did, backed it. This is one of the things it had, this little skeleton army. So I printed off, it came with 4 variants. You have these axe guys, these axe guys, these spear guys, and these spear guys. And then I went over into my slicer and mirrored them, so I got each variation flipped, like so. And then it came with 2 variations of the mounted skeleton. It came with this guy pointing and another guy holding both reins, and a bone golem, which I have not printed yet, but I plan on printing and painting in a separate video. But I wanted to really test these Army Painter speed paints and see how quickly I could paint an entire army of skeletons. Now this guy I won't count because he was my test, because I was a little worried about this pallet bone color not being great. But then I painted and it dries and it gives it that skeleton bone color, and it also kind of makes it look dirty, like it just came out of the ground. Oh, it looks so good under the camera. I love these paints so far. I've used 2 colors and I really enjoy them. There's 1,000 videos out there on them already. So if you're seeing this and you want any review, an actual review of them, Goobertown Hobbies, I think Miniac might have did one. I watched a lot. Goobertown Hobbies was my favorite. I really enjoy him. Go check him out if you don't. But yeah, that's enough chit chat. Let's get paint.
And we're back. The mini skeletons are painted. I'm only going to show 4 because there's really only 4 variants. They're just mirrored. And the paint jobs for all of them are just so super similar. Besides, you know, well, and I mean, the horse is actually still similar. So we're going to start with this guy right here. This is one of the upright axe wielders. So I think all in all, 2-ish hours to get all these done. And the most time I feel was spent on the base, which it looks like I need to spend a little more time on this base. I've got some little drops where I missed and over by the foot there, so that's an easy cleanup, but still. I love the rusted axe on this guy. So I didn't show it in the video, but I did go through, and after I put the rust effect on the axe, I hit him with a brown dry brush to give the metal even more of a rust look. But I love the way the skeleton bone looks on these guys. It is a little thin on the spine, I'm noticing. So I don't know if it just ran off there or what. But so yeah, this guy, not my best. Let's move on to the upright spear skeleton. I do see the spine is similar, so maybe it just didn't want to like click on the spine so well. Other than that, not terrible. Spear's the same way. I do love these paints. They are really easy to miss though. I'm still, even right there, I see that it didn't like go over as heavy. So, and these are just a single wash because that's what they're made for, right? You're supposed to speed paint 1 wash. So maybe, you know, after a second coat, they will look a little better. But I mean, for a quick tabletop army, I can't complain. If anything, it's my own fault for not going over them as well. I keep thinking there's like gray right there, but it's literally just where his little tailbone hole is. Final skeleton with the downright spear holder. Oh, I wanted to show this one off because I did notice, even though I made sure to like stick my brush in, his eye hole is still very gray. So like he didn't take any paint into that hole, and I don't know how. Other than that, I think he looks fantastic. I should probably show off this guy because this is the one I did spend the most time on. He was my test one. I really love how the axe kind of came out. He was my test one because I broke him. His arm I completely broke off. Then I actually broke him off the base after he was glued on. So I was like, well, I'll just do my testing on this one. It could actually turn out the best. But again, I wasn't like rushing through this one. I was kind of taking my time, guiding my paint really well. But I think if I did a second layer of the wash, most of those guys would look just like this. Oh, there's a lot of dust. There is a little spider right there. Excuse me, little spider. I'm recording. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of dust in the air right now, and I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah. It's really sneezy. Okay. Little spider. It's gone. Now, the horse. I don't have a brush that can get in there and get that. So that is unfortunate. So my horse is just, I mean, if you look at him like that, you're going to see some gray. I'm sad about it, but I didn't do anything about it. But from the side, I think this guy looks fantastic. And you know, again, you can see, and none of my players, they're not going to be looking at it like that. They're, you know, they're going to be seeing it from about this angle or this angle. So these are great models again by can never say it. The link's down there. Sorry, I can never pronounce your studio name. Uh, Fantastic minis. This is from their Kickstarter. I backed it, got the armies. Look forward to more. I think the next one I want to do is either Minotaurs or Bugbears, so that'll be coming soon. But until then, we got a nice skeleton army that we speed painted up. And I think I'll probably continue to do the speed paints for these like armies because it's kind of fun. But I think that's all I have for this one. Hope everybody enjoyed. Leave a like and sub if you're not. Getting a lot of views, but not a lot of subs. And I can tell that a lot of the views are from subbers. So, just go ahead and sub. Helps me out. And then you get to know when new one's posted. Doesn't hurt a fly. That's all for this one.